happy day. I don't even know what to say. From what I was told, they said 4th of July was canceled. So I don't know what we doing today, guys. But listen, I am not going to miss out on a good meal and spending some time with my relatives because my enemies betrayed me, or I found out that everything in this world was a lie. Every story, it's like everything is a damn lie any damn way in some parts. That's why you got to work extra hard to get it the truth. So whatever you're doing today, I wish you well. Whether you celebrate, whatever you're doing, I just wish you health, wealth, and prosperity. I know today is one of them days you're spending time with your family, but I definitely got to do what I have to do for myself. I got to stay to my commitment. This is my 21 Days I Pray 2026 special, and we're going hard. We started July 1st. Today's July 4th. We already got 3 days in. And just because today's the 4th of July doesn't mean that I don't still have to keep my word to myself. It doesn't mean that I don't have to do the things for myself that I need to do. Just because the whole rest of the world is out there partying, celebrating, doing what they got to do, I still got to do what I have to do. Whether I decide to go out there on party or not, that's my choice, and that's everybody's own choice, and that's everybody's opinion. You do what you want. Ain't nobody gonna tell you what to do. But I know one thing about me. I am not gonna miss out on a good meal because of my colonizers or all this nonsense that's been going on. It's just so many things that we have been miseducated about since the beginning of history, that it's not just about this story. Even though this does affect us the most as a people, but trust me, it's so many other things that they lied to us about that we listen, guys. Anyway, next. On that note, right there, we already know that what we talked about so far has been emotional hygiene. We've been talking about how to fight the stinking thinking. I even believe that on the first day when I got on here, I said I was going to give you a couple of exercises, and so far I haven't been keeping track of the exercises that I've been giving you because I'm still going on a day-to-day basis. And then like on day 6, since today's day 4, I'll do like a recap on everything that I've talked about and everything that I've shared with you guys, because it's for myself. I don't like being picked on. I don't like being triggered. I don't like being treated in any form or fashion that any human being shouldn't be treated. I don't like operating out of fear. I don't like when people put me in positions where I have to panic or have anxiety, like all those low frequency emotions, those are just not for me. And unfortunately, I hate to tell you, but people will set you up and put you in scenarios so you can function out of those low frequency vibes, because believe it or not, that's how those vampires, those energy vampires, that's how they get your energy. Honey, let me tell you something. I don't like it. I do not like giving somebody the remote control to my emotions. I don't like reacting to people. So on day 4 today, I'm going to tell you another thing I did. And I started observing everything, observing my thoughts, observing my scenarios, observing my thoughts, observing my situations, observing my thoughts. The most important thing, and you'll be so surprised at how much you learn about yourself, your surroundings, the people around you when you observe your thoughts, especially when it comes to your emotions and keeping your emotions clear out of the clutter. You tend to do this thing where I started to respond to people instead of reacting to people. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird, guys. I'm telling you, it's just something that once I started doing it, it was just like, oh my god, it was just like, this is so much better than being triggered, because it was like I started seeing emotions as information. Like, like to me, emotional situations was more like observe, just observe, see how far this is going to go, get the information that you need to get out of this situation, and then you can respond to know what to do next, as opposed to just reacting and, being triggered out of fear or anger or whatever emotion I'm feeling at the time. You know what I mean? So it was like after a while, it started kicking in like a little machine thing for me, because the emotions, instead of being triggered and getting mad and wanting to jump on people, it was like I started hearing my emotions talk to me, like literally like information. It was like, oh yeah, they're doing this thing, yeah, this is what they do, you've been through this before. And your mind will, when you try to help yourself, your mind will help you like that. Like it could be the worst situation, like your mind would tell you, like, yeah, this person is trying to trigger you into anger. This trick, they do this all the time. And then your brain will be like, aha, I know this trick before. And then it's like you'll start laughing on the inside, because you'll be able to identify what's going on, and you'll be able to get the information that you need from your emotion, as opposed to be ready to attack somebody because of how you feel. Because I'll be honest, that's how I used to feel. Like I just used to just want to attack people, jump on them. Like, yo, literally, remember that jump down your throat? Like, that's me. And I know you ain't never seen nobody jump down nobody throat. I used to be, well, I jump down your throat. But oh my God, I am so thankful for the gift of recognition, guys. You guys do not understand. And this is why no matter what day it is, I stay true to myself. I do the things that I need to do for me. I work on my emotional hygiene. I work on monitoring my thoughts. I work on redirecting my thoughts. And I definitely eliminate the stinking thinking. So as I'm doing a little bit of thinking, these are the things that I realized that we have been talking about these past few days. So, make a long story short, I'm not going to stay on here too long, because I told you guys, if it's one thing that I'm learning from this new generation, is that anything you have to say, it doesn't really have to be that long. Just get to the point, say what you got to say, and make the thing happen. And I hope that my experiences that I experience, and the way that I'm sharing them with you, that I'm taking my time, I hope that it just does something for somebody else. You know what I mean? Like I said, um, I didn't have any real role models when I was younger. I really didn't have a lot of people that really I could look up to. Which a lot of us, that is our story, unfortunately. But I am thankful that as I grew and became more professional and started working and meeting people, like, I really started meeting a lot of people, like a lot of women, a lot of educated Black women, all types of women, not just Black, Spanish, white, all types of educated, strong women, that helped me and helped develop me. And and they weren't afraid to let me know, like, hey girl, you get off your rockers a little bit. And I'm thankful for those people. You know what I mean? And maybe towards the end I could give everybody a little shout out or something like that, but I don't want to get too much particularly into that. It's just that I want to be able to share my experiences with people, because growing up, our elders they just wanted to be so perfect. It was always this stigma about being so perfect and trying to be so perfect for us. And that didn't help too much for me. So making a long story short, I know people have called me crazy, they have called me cuckoo. Like, that used to be my nickname around the house, like, seriously. Like, and listen, they used to try to call me cuckoo until I would get triggered and be like, bitch, I ain't crazy. Like, you know what I mean? And just like literally, I walk in the house, they be like, cuckoo. And I'd be like, what in the hell? Like, so I'm telling you guys, like, I have come a long way. And you know what's even funny, yo? Let me give y'all the thing, right? The people that used to call me crazy now, look who's crazy now. The same people used to make fun of me, I make fun of them, and I don't have no mercy. Nope, I'm sorry, I'm not the one. I ain't that type. Yes, I listen. I'm trying to tell you, I'm a very loving person, but the same way I'm loving and kind, I could be just as. Ooh, you don't want this, ain't what you want. So, make a long story short, I don't have no mercy for nobody. I don't even take prisoners. You already know. It's just get them, girl. So thank you guys so much for sitting here and talking with me. And I'm gonna just go back a little bit and let's talk about this observing theory one more time. You're just observing your thoughts, you're observing your situations, and you observe the scenarios, and you do not react. You do not respond. You observe. Sometimes it'll make sense, it'll click. I'm not gonna lie to you. It might be times you might not know what just happened, but guess what? You still don't get to react. It might come to you later. You know, it's a lot of times things come to you later. So once again, guys, please be patient with yourself. Don't judge yourself. Love yourself. Celebrate yourself. And be true to yourself. And love on your brothers and your sisters too. Love on everyone, because I keep telling you guys, this is not about anything but good versus evil. And they will try everything they can to try to make us think it's something else. It ain't about nothing else. You good ones, I love you. You evil ones, I love you too. I hope y'all can find y'all way if that's God's will for y'all, because we all know everybody ain't gonna make it. So yeah. I'm terrible at times, right? The truth do hurt, but you know you can't have the word truth without hurt, right? So on that note right there, I said I was gonna say Psalm 23 like most of the time, but today I want to say Psalms 91. He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall dwell in the shelter of the Almighty God. And that right there goes on to you. And I hope that you have a relationship with God, with yourself. You love God, you love yourself. Greater is He that is in me than the one that's in the world. I love you. Mwah. Lots of love. Have a beautiful day. And thanks for joining me on my 21 days. I pray on my emotional hygiene journey. And I hope that you probably do the same thing for you. Now, I hope you do the same thing for you. But guess what? This ain't for you. This is for me. So, ha. But for you, it is for entertainment purposes only. So, if you want to try it, come on. Let's go. Let's roll. Have a good day. Love y'all. Bye.